Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking about a company called Stitch Fix. This isn't sponsored. I feel like I have to say that nowadays because everybody does. It's just one that I chose to buy myself. Stitch Fix I first came across in other blogger and vloggers videos and blog posts and things, but mostly American ones. It's a company where it's a subscription company, so you sign up and you get 5 pieces of clothing. I think it must be 5 pieces of clothing for everybody, I'm not definite. But you get 5 pieces of clothing chosen for you by a personal stylist based on a questionnaire that you fill in. And it's only just launched in the UK, so I've been hearing about it on all these American websites and thinking that sounds amazing. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, so anyway, so I decided once it launched in the UK that I would sign up to it and give it a go. Number one, because I have completely emptied my wardrobe lately. So I say this a lot. I say I've been through and done a massive cull of my wardrobe and I've still got loads left. This time it was massive. As in, like, I've got about 12 tops left now. I've got, I think, maybe 5 cardigans. I've got my rail with dresses is only about this big now as opposed to like that big. Yeah, I've really completely culled it. I decided to get rid of everything that I just didn't wear anymore, things that I didn't like anymore, or just, there were things that I had in there that I felt guilty about owning, so I would wear them, only because I felt guilty about having them there and not wearing them. I also need things that work for breastfeeding, so for example this is a breastfeeding dress, you can't quite tell, but it is. And I need things that just suit my like day-to-day life now with a baby, rather than pretty flouncy things all the time. So, number one, I cleared out my wardrobe. Number two, I wanted to try it just because I thought it would make a really interesting video in blog post, so there we go. So, I signed up to Stitch Fix, it was last weekend, filled in the questionnaire online. It asks you things like, well, it asks you all about your sizes, it asks you which parts of your body you prefer to cover up, which parts you prefer to show off. It asks you to click on photos of different clothes, whether you like them, whether you don't like them, whether you really hate them, so you can get an idea of your style. And then there's also a little box you can fill in that, you're having fun there? A little box you can fill in that tells your stylist all about you and what sort of things you're looking for. So you could put in there if you were looking for a dress, or if you were looking for something for a wedding, if you were looking for new trousers, something like that. So I went on, I filled this all in, and in my box I explained that we're going to Italy in September. Woo, exciting, that's an announcement. We're going to Italy in September, so I put that in the box and said I wanted some nice classic clothes for that, because a lot of my summery clothes at the moment are very casual, things for like Disney parks, things like that. So I wanted things for that, and I also said that I'm breastfeeding and I want clothes that I can breastfeed in but that are still nice. So, I filled this all in and it told me my box would be arriving the next week. It actually arrived on the Saturday, which was really good, so it came early. We were out at a wedding, one of my best friend's weddings, and we came back and the box was waiting for me, so that was super exciting. So, as you can see, I've already opened it, I've already tried everything on. So this is the box. It's a nice box, it's got the Stitch Fix logo on it, and inside it explains how to use it. So it tells you what to do next, you try them on, you share your thoughts with your stylist. Share your thoughts with your stylist in their survey, and then you decide what you're going to keep, what you're going to send back. So, yes, inside the box you get a sheet that tells you all the different items you've got, the sizes and the pricing. So it tells you the total. If you decide to keep everything, you get 20% off. If you decide to keep... Are you telling everyone about it? No, thank you. So if you decide to keep everything, you get 20% off. We're blurry! If you decide to keep everything, you get 20% off. If you decide to keep just a couple of things, you get the £10 styling fee taken off. So that's one of the first things. Next thing you get is another little card that explains how to use the service, the steps that you go through. You also get the bag that you can return the clothes in, so you can just take this down to your local parcel shop, send back with Hermes, or you can go with Royal Mail. And then the exciting bit, so you've got the clothes in here wrapped inside tissue paper, so it's like a Christmas present or something. You get a little card that says, oh hello, oh hello. And inside I've got a message from my stylist I won't read the whole thing out, but it is personalised. It tells me, says, how exciting you're off to Italy. I focused this fix on summer pieces, which are versatile and classic. Thanks for linking to your Pinterest feed. So that was an option on the website. You can link to your Pinterest feed, which was amazing because my Pinterest is huge. So I popped in a link to that, and so they can find out everything I like in there. Really help me to understand your style, but do correct me in the feedback, so they take these things into account. So then she explains a bit about the things that she chose and why. So dresses that are classic and flowy, a wrap style, buttons sprayed with breastfeeding. It tells me to match the white blouse with the skirt, and it's inspired by my pins apparently. So that's the message that comes inside the card. This also folds out, and it has an image of each of the items you've been sent and 2 outfit suggestions for each one of how you can wear them. So it's things like with denim jackets, with jeans, it tells you what shoes to wear, it gives you an idea of bags and accessories. That's super handy, especially if you've got something that's a bit unusual, or something that you wouldn't normally wear. You've got some ideas on how you can wear it. So I'll take you through each of the items that I received, and I'll pop in a few photos or a little video clip or something of me wearing these as well. So the first item I got was, oh, and you can also choose your budget, by the way. When you sign up on the survey, sign up online, fill in the survey, you get, there are drop downs for each item. So things like tops, you can choose a budget range, and dresses, you can choose a budget range. So first item I got was this white top from Jules. So I'm going to have to check the prices while I go through them. So this top is $39.95. So that's up towards the top end of my budget for tops, but actually I really like it. It's classic. It's got that I don't know how you say this word, broderie anglaise. It's sort of the little cutout holes, tiny cutout holes, and it's got a peplum hem. I think it's really nice to go with jeans. It's really classic. It'll be good for Italy because it's lightweight, but also for everyday wear now. I'm sorry, she just likes to talk at the moment. She's found her voice. She's just chattering. So that's the first one. I decided to keep this one because I really like it and it's really classic. The second item is this Vera Moda skirt. So this it's £29. It's just a little skirt of this. It almost looks like animal print from afar, but actually I'd say it's more like leaf print. So it's a dark brown with a lighter brown leaf print on it. It has an elasticated waist, and it's a fairly straight style skirt, a little bit flared at the bottom. I actually decided not to keep this one. The style, while I like it sort of by itself like that, for me, I didn't think it suited me. It came down to about mid-calf length, and it just felt a bit granny-ish with I think it was the elasticated waist and the straight style of it, I didn't get on with. So that one is going back. The next one is, let me check. This is another Vera Moda dress. And this one is very difficult to show because it's a wrap style one, so it's all come apart, but you'll see in the little images that I put in. So it's a pink floral style dress, and it's wrap with little frills on it. So this was Vera Moda again, and it's £30. It feels really nice quality. I really like it. I liked wearing it. I liked trying it on, but I've decided not to keep it because it just felt a little bit too, it's not everyday enough. I'd wear it to a wedding, but I've just had a wedding. I've got another couple of weddings coming up. I've got an outfit for one of those, and the other one is a little bit fancier. So for me, it didn't really suit that style. So it's not everyday, but it's not fancy enough apparently for me. I could wear it in Italy, but I felt like it would be like an evening out sort of outfit, and I don't know how many of those we're going to be doing and how fancy I want to be for them. So I'm sending that one back just because I don't think I'll get enough wear out of it. I want things in my wardrobe at the moment that are really classic and that I'll wear a lot. So I was trying to make the choices based on that. Now this one is by a brand called Yas, Y-A-S, Yas, or maybe it's just Y-A-S. This is a button front dress. It's just a little strappy style one, buttons all the way down, a tie at the waist, and it's I don't really know, describe this fabric. I almost want to say it feels like a waterproof fabric. It isn't a waterproof fabric, at least I don't think it is, but it's a bit sturdier, I guess, than a normal cotton. This one was £60, And even though that is, again, a bit more expensive, that's the sort of thing I want to go for at the moment. I want to go for things that maybe are a bit more expensive, but I'll wear them a lot and they're really classic. So I've chosen to keep this one. I think it'll work really well for Italy. Oh, okay, you eat my hand. Where are you going? I think I can wear it in Italy. I can wear it throughout the summer. Oh, sorry, I took my hand away. I can layer tops underneath it at the moment when the weather's not quite so warm, or wear it with a denim jacket. You can wear it with sandals, you could wear it with heels. Oh, you're tired. So yes, I decided to keep that one. And the final one is this monsoon dress. So this one was £55. So again, slightly more expensive, but not too outrageous. So this is a button front dress. It's got ruffles on the sleeves and down the back as well, just at the top. It's about midi length again, and it ties at the waist. I really like the colour of this one. I really like the style with the buttons and the tie. But I decided not to keep it because I've got other dresses that are quite similar to it, and I don't want duplicates in my wardrobe. I want to, like, get a wardrobe that's a capsule wardrobe that only has a few things. I think you're getting hungry, so we'll have to hurry up, won't we, before you try and eat this dress. So I've decided not to keep this one. So, overall, I'm keeping the Jules top and the white button-down dress. So they were £30 and £60. The styling charge is taken off, the £10, the delivery is free. So I'm going to return those other 3 items. I'll pop them down to my local parcel shop, which luckily is just a bit of a walk away. I actually wanted to return them yesterday. I filled in the form online, said which ones I was keeping, gave my feedback on the other ones, and I was planning to return them, but little miss here was feeling a bit cranky and poorly yesterday, so I couldn't get out to return them. So I popped onto the website and messaged them and said, I've got a 2-month-old. Yeah, you. A 2-month-old who's not feeling so great. I can't get out to return them today. Would I be able to return them later in the week? And they came back almost immediately and said, yes, that's absolutely fine. We've changed that. We'll expect them later in the week. And they were absolutely fine with it. So the customer service is definitely on point. The styling, having your own personal stylist, I think that was really personalised. She'd taken into account my Pinterest feed, all the things that I'd mentioned, everything I really did like the look of. I just didn't necessarily like on my body, or didn't think they would fit into my wardrobe at the current time. So that's why I'm sending some back. I will definitely be doing this again. I really enjoyed the surprise of getting clothes that were suited to my style through the post, open them like a Christmas present, and then getting to decide what to keep. On top of that, something that's really clever is that you get the items from various different shops. So these ones came from 3 different stores. We had that Yes, we had Jules, and we had Vera Moda. I think that was all of them. Yes, Jules, Monsoon, Vera... Oh no, from 4 different shops. We had Vera Moda, Jules, Monsoon, and Yes. Yes, somebody tell me how to say that. And I didn't have to pay delivery for any of those. The delivery's free. So had I ordered... Oh dear. Had I ordered from all those websites, I would have had to pay the delivery on all of those. And the returns are free as well. So I don't know, I haven't looked for specific websites, but I assume I would have had to pay to return them as well. But actually I get to try all these clothes. It's a fun surprise. They've been styled for me, and the delivery was free and returning them was free. And if I'd chosen to keep them all, I would have got 20% off. So I'm really quite impressed with it. I've set my next box to come in 3 months' time, so you can choose whether you want one. I think it's each month, every 2 months, every 3 months, or you can just do like the one-off box and cancel it, whatever you want to do. I've chosen my next one for 3 months' time, so that'll be August, but I'm actually thinking I might do one sooner. There are a couple of things that I really want, like I want a really classic pair of trousers, and I'd like a couple more... Oh, we're gonna have to get you for your nap, aren't we? I'd really like a couple more things for Italy, so I'd like those before September, and so I'm thinking I might do it in the next month or so maybe, and see how I get on with that. It's really not a lot of risk. Like, if you don't choose not to keep anything, it's £10, so it's not a huge amount anyway. Yeah, so I really like Stitch Fix. I would highly recommend it. So let me know if you give it a go. because I'd love to know. Oh, look at you rubbing your eyes. Right, we're going. Yes, let me know if you give it a go. Comment below, subscribe, like, do all that jazz, and I will see you next time. Bye.